morning and greetings from Northumberland. It's the 21st of March, and really I'm speaking to you on this subject a day late, but yesterday was a Sunday, and so the fact that it was St. Cuthbert's Day was sort of subsumed into that Sunday. But yesterday afternoon I stood on the beach down here, a mile or so away between the Sea Houses and Bamborough, at a place they call the Monk's House, and I looked out to Inner Farn, now dominated by the lighthouse and by the keep that's there, the tower, none of which would have been around when 1,335 years ago, it's believed, St. Cuthbert died on that island. There was probably only a small stone cell with a wooden roof, and it was in that cell that he went to be alone with God. And it was in that cell, attended by some of the monks from Holy Island, that he died and was buried within 24 hours. And as I looked out at that island, I thought of the lasting influence of his life. In Durham yesterday, many people will have gone to honour him at his shrine. On Holy Island, a congregation gathered to honour him. And we then this week will celebrate a Eucharist in his honour, in his name, at our church in Beadnell. He is known as the Apostle of Northumberland, the patron saint of Northumberland, and along with Aidan, who preceded him, they had such an influence upon the north of England and indeed much of England. Cuthbert was also a peacemaker who lived in a time of war. Remember, he lived at a time when Northumberland was almost in permanent battle, not constantly, but there was a potential each year to be fighting some of the other kingdoms in this country, the Mercians and others. He also lived at a time when the church was trying to resolve its division over the dating of Easter and some of the Celtic and Irish customs as opposed to the Roman customs. And although he found his roots in that Celtic and Irish party, he accepted the decision of the Synod of Whitby and sought to bring peace and reconciliation between those two strands. So he was a man who would understand something of our days, because the other thing that kept most people awake was the fear of poverty and want. So in our age we have the fear of COVID still around. We have the fear of increasing fuel prices. And we have the fear of the fact that President Putin is waging war on an industrial scale in the Ukraine. Cuthbert would have known and understood our fears, and he would have encouraged us to live as good neighbours to other people, to care for the sick and the poor, and to bring all of it to God. That's why, as a figure, his renown will outlive President Putin's or any proponent of war and violence. We give thanks for the way in which God inspired him to be who he was. And we pray that God will inspire us to be the best possible people we can be, following in his way, and with him walking in the way of Christ. May God bless Ukraine today. May God bless the people of Russia. May God bless us all and prosper all those who work for peace.